The best laptop for video editing depends mainly on the type of workload you handle. The difference between editing short videos and working with large commercial timelines is huge. In 2026, you'll want at least a 6-core processor. For Intel, look for a 12th generation Core i5 or Core Ultra 5 or newer chip. On the AMD side, a Ryzen 5000 series or newer is a good starting point. And if you prefer Apple, you're in the right league. Apple Silicon is an excellent choice for video editing, thanks to its dedicated media engines. Even an older M1 chip can handle basic editing surprisingly well. Next is RAM. In 2026, 16 GB should be your minimum. 8 GB can technically run Windows 11, but in 2026 it can't do more than launch applications. 32 GB is the sweet spot, especially if you work with 4K footage, complex timelines, or multiple applications. If you're a commercial editor and your budget allows, going beyond 32 GB gives you even more room for demanding projects. Then there's the GPU. If you're only editing simple timelines, you can get away with modern integrated graphics, particularly on newer Intel and AMD processors. But if your workflow involves real-time playback, color grading, motion effects, scaling, or GPU-accelerated exports, a dedicated GPU becomes much more important. For this type of work, look for at least 4 GB of dedicated video RAM, with GPUs such as the GTX 1660 Ti or Radeon RX 5600 serving as a reasonable starting point. For storage, you'll want a fast NVMe SSD with at least 512 GB of storage space. Video files can consume storage quickly, so a larger 1 TB or 2 TB drive is even better if your budget allows. And finally, don't overlook the display. At minimum, look for a 1920 by 1080 Full HD IPS panel with close to 100% sRGB color coverage, or something better. Good color coverage is especially important when you're editing footage and need confidence that the colors you see on screen are accurate. With these requirements in mind, we compared dozens of laptops to find the top 5 laptops for video editing in 2026. Whether you're editing short social media videos, working with 4K timelines, or producing professional commercial content, this list has an option for your workflow. As always, links to the featured laptops are available in the description below, so make sure to check them for the exact configurations and current pricing. With that out of the way, let's dive into the list. We begin our list with a budget-friendly option from Acer, the Acer Nitro V. This is a great beginner-friendly choice, offering enough performance to comfortably handle beginner to intermediate video editing. Inside, you pack a powerful Intel Core i7-14650HX. The HX suffix indicates a high-performance processor designed for demanding workloads, and this particular chip comes with 16 cores and 24 threads, giving you plenty of processing power for editing, rendering, and multitasking. It's paired with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 GPU, creating a powerful combination for a budget-oriented editing laptop. With this hardware, you can comfortably handle tasks like 4K timeline editing, color grading, effects, and GPU-accelerated exports without constantly fighting performance limitations. The laptop also features a 16-inch WQXGA 180Hz display. WQXGA means a 2560 by 1600 resolution, and the 16:10 aspect ratio gives you more vertical space than a traditional 16:9, which is particularly useful when working with video timelines and other editing panels. It also hit 100% of sRGB value, making a great pick for color-critical work. Connectivity is another strength, with Thunderbolt 4 and a good selection of traditional ports, giving you plenty of options for external monitors, storage drives, and other editing accessories. For the price, the Acer Nitro V is a surprisingly powerful package and an excellent starting point for anyone getting into video editing without spending a fortune. If you want a capable video editing laptop in a lightweight form factor, you have the Yoga Pro 9i. This is a thin, premium laptop that can handle beginner to intermediate video editing tasks while remaining relatively portable. Inside, you get a powerful Intel Core Ultra 9 285H with 16 cores, 16 threads, and a boost frequency of up to 5.4 GHz. This processor is more than capable of handling 4K video editing, complex timelines, multitasking, rendering, and hardware-accelerated exports without breaking a sweat. Complementing the CPU is an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 laptop GPU with 8 GB of GDDR7 VRAM. This combination gives you enough graphics power for real-time 4K playback, GPU-accelerated effects, color grading, motion graphics, and faster rendering and export times. The 32 GB at LPDDR5X RAM is another major advantage for video editors. You can get straight into demanding editing projects without needing an immediate memory upgrade. However, keep in mind that the RAM is soldered to the motherboard, so it cannot be upgraded later. You also get a spacious 1TB SSD, giving you plenty of room for your editing software, project files, and footage. The major selling point, however, is the display. You get a 16-inch 3.2K tandem OLED with a 3200 by 2000 resolution and up to 1000 nits of peak HDR brightness. The touchscreen also adds another layer of flexibility when navigating timelines, reviewing footage, or working with creative applications. More importantly for editors, the display covers 100% of the DCI-P3 color space, giving you a wide and accurate color gamut. This means you can confidently handle color grading, photo editing, and other color-sensitive work without immediately needing an external reference monitor. Overall, the Yoga Pro 9i is an excellent choice for editors who are constantly on the move and want a portable machine with serious performance, a stunning high-resolution OLED display, and the color accuracy needed for professional-looking content.
Now we're stepping into professional-level video editing. If you're a professional or commercial-level video editor, your workflow demands serious hardware, and that's where you have the ASUS ProArt P16. This is a creator-first laptop equipped with a whopping 64 GB of LPDDR5X RAM. That much memory allows you to comfortably handle high-resolution 4K and 8K footage, complex multicam timelines, heavy motion graphics and After Effects, and multitasking between demanding applications like Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, and Photoshop. The laptop is powered by an AMD Ryzen AI 9 HX370 processor paired with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 laptop GPU. This combination gives you the performance needed for real-time 4K editing, advanced color grading, GPU-accelerated effects, complex After Effects compositions, 3D rendering, and fast video exports. For storage, you get a spacious 2 TB of PCIe SSD, double what most standard high-end laptops offer, giving you plenty of room for large video projects. The display is another major highlight. You get a 4K OLED touchscreen, and the 4K resolution gives you 4 times the pixel count of Full HD, allowing you to view 4K footage at its native resolution with much greater detail. It also gives you a much sharper workspace for editing timelines, inspecting fine image details, and working with high-resolution photos and graphics. The OLED panel also delivers deep blacks, excellent contrast, and rich colors, while the touchscreen adds another layer of interaction from navigating creative applications and making quick adjustments. However, there is one caveat. The display runs at 60 Hz, compared with 120 Hz or higher panels we've seen on some of the other laptops. For video editing, though, refresh rate is less important than resolution, color accuracy, and image quality, so this isn't necessarily a major disadvantage for the target audience. You also get a generous selection of modern and legacy ports, allowing you to connect external monitors, storage drives, cameras, and other professional equipment to build a complete workstation setup. Overall, this is a laptop for professional video editors, filmmakers, content creators, and other creative professionals who need workstation-level performance, massive memory capacity, and a color-rich 4K display in a relatively portable package. If you're a professional editor frequently dealing with heavy GPU-intensive tasks, that's where the ASUS ROG G16 comes in. It combines a powerful processor with one of the most capable laptop GPUs available. Inside, you get an Intel Core Ultra 9 185H processor, capable of handling complex video timelines, heavy multitasking, 4K editing, and demanding creative applications. But the real star of the show is the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090. With 16 GB of dedicated GDDR6 video RAM, this GPU gives you the memory and processing power needed to work with complex 4K and 8K timelines, handle GPU-intensive effects and color grading, and accelerate rendering and exports. Complementing this is 32 GB of RAM and a spacious 2 TB of SSD. The RAM configuration is smaller than the 64 GB found in the previous ProArt model, but the much more powerful RTX 4090 and its 16 GB of video RAM make up for it in GPU-heavy workloads, particularly when working with demanding effects, high-resolution footage, and GPU-accelerated applications. The build quality is also excellent, with a premium all-aluminum CNC machined unibody chassis that gives the laptop a sturdy and sophisticated feel. Connectivity includes both modern and legacy ports, allowing you to connect multiple external monitors, high-speed storage, cameras, and other professional equipment to create a full editing workstation. The display is a 16-inch 2560 by 1600 QHD panel with 100% of DCI P3 coverage, maintaining highly accurate color reproduction for color grading, video editing, and other color-sensitive work. However, it doesn't offer the same pixel density as the 4K display on the ASUS ProArt P16 or the tandem OLED technology found on the Lenovo Yoga Pro 9i. In general, if you want a powerful professional editing laptop with exceptional GPU performance, plenty of video RAM, accurate colors, and a premium portable design, the ROG Zephyrus G16 is an excellent choice.
Finally, we have a machine designed specifically with video editors in mind. We're talking about the 2026 Apple MacBook Pro with the Apple M5 Max chip. This is a laptop that delivers commercial-level video editing performance without the size, noise, and power requirements of a traditional workstation setup. A major reason for this is Apple's dedicated media engine and highly integrated architecture. Many Windows laptops source their CPU, GPU, memory, and other components from different manufacturers and then combine them into a single system. Apple, on the other hand, designs the chip, operating system, and hardware ecosystem together, allowing it to optimize performance and power efficiency at the system level. With the M5 Max, you get an extremely capable processor that can handle both CPU and GPU-intensive workloads, including complex 4K and 8K timelines, advanced color grading, heavy effects, multicam editing, 3D workloads, and demanding rendering and export tasks. This is also one of the few high-performance laptop lines where unplugged editing is possible. Unlike many powerful Windows laptops that significantly reduce CPU and GPU performance when running on battery, the MacBook Pro can maintain a strong editing experience away from the charger while still delivering exceptional battery life. That efficiency is a major advantage for editors who work on location or frequently move between workspaces. Complementing the M5 Max is 36 GB of unified memory. Apple's unified memory architecture allows the CPU and GPU to access the same memory pool, reducing the need to constantly move data between separate system RAM and dedicated video RAM. As a result, 36 GB of unified memory can be highly effective for demanding creative applications. This makes the 36 GB of RAM inside the MacBook Pro work as efficiently as a 48 GB or higher configured Windows laptop. You also get 2 TB of SSD storage, which is enough for your editing applications, active projects, and a reasonable amount of footage. The display is another major highlight. You get a 16.2-inch Liquid Retina XDR display, delivering excellent contrast, deep blacks, and extremely high brightness through its mini LED backlighting system. With 100% DCI P3 coverage, it provides the wide color gamut required for serious video editing and color grading. The display can also reach around 1000 nits of sustained brightness. This is the only laptop that can truly hit a 1000 nits sustained brightness. This means you can be able to work outside while the sun is hitting you from above. For HDR content, its peak brightness goes considerably higher, making bright highlights and fine details stand out more. You also get modern connectivity options, allowing you to connect multiple external displays, high-speed storage, cameras, and other professional equipment to build a complete editing workstation. And if the price of the new M5 Max is too steep, the previous generation M4 Max MacBook Pro can still give you 90% of the performance while potentially saving you over $1,000, depending on the configuration and current pricing. We've included both configurations in the description so you can compare their current prices and availability. Overall, if you want the best dedicated video editing laptop for professional work, combining powerful performance, excellent media engine acceleration, long battery life, and a reference quality display in a portable package, the MacBook Pro with the M5 Max is one of the strongest choices available. There you have it, our top 5 picks for the best laptops for video editing in 2026. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to Beyond Budget for more tech suggestions, buying guides, and no-nonsense reviews. And as always, check the links in the description for the latest prices and configurations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.